Called in for war crimes, then.
Okay, I mean, there's not an international court, but you can still be judged. If you know what I mean. Judged for all the terrible things you've done.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm not so sure.
It will be fine. Oh.
Okay, and since Star's having some technical difficulties, I think we're gonna have to start with the Andrews and us. Brain, decide if you want to refer to them by the player name or by the character name. We gotta start with Reyes and Resound, but that's fine. But, shall we recap?
Sorry, there was a whole family of deer that apparently walked past.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start with you and Andrea, Andrew.
Oh,
But let's recap first things first.
Oh boy.
Did happen.
What do people remember?
So we were supposed to transport some harpies to an aviary.
I
am
meant from
a
last
hostage.
session, but overall it's fine.
I'm stuck in a hostage situation where I became a prisoner of war.
Yeah. I know Asteria found her way to the outskirts of a village. We went and basically tried to destroy as much of any sort of evidence that Tevngard was involved with the downed airship. We tried to, let's see, we went forth from there. I believe we fought, we either fought or evaded the owlbear. I'm pretty sure we evaded it.
Resound started being a decent prisoner once he got his barrel.
Yes, we did get you a barrel.
Resound is behaving now that he has a barrel.
I don't know what
Less
his deal
like
is
he
with
just
barrels.
Look, just be glad he's behaving as a prisoner.
Yeah, true.
I believe we got confirmation that Finnegan reached the Witchlight Carnival.
Well, Asteria did. You didn't.
Oh.
Someone got confirmation, and that's all we really need to know.
I think that's what I remember
That's
right
pretty
now.
much it. Okay. So, after burning that airship and making the area look as bad as possible, the two leads of your party are taking you to the main Tevngard camp, and they estimate that it's going to take roughly 3 days. First day goes by fine. However, what's this? On the second night of travel, One of the scouts volunteers to do a little patrol of the area while the rest of the camp sets up. And right when all of the tents and everything's ready to go, you hear a scream.
Ooh.
Good scream, bad scream, barrel scream?
Very bad scream.
Hug the barrel tighter.
I will bring my rifle up and kind of start scanning their surroundings just to kind of, with the scope, just to kind of see if anything is showing up as out of the ordinary.
You're not seeing anything from where you are.
Okay.
One of the people is offering to stay behind at the camp and hold down the fort, while the rest of you go check out the scream.
Okay, that sounds pretty reasonable.
And they're making you take Resound, so that Resound can prove his usefulness.
Resound is just going to look up at that and give them a what the hell face? Or just tilt his head in curiosity, like, you think I'm useful?
Sure.
He's not
Okay.
gonna say anything or use any of his Soulknife shit to actually talk. He's just going to look at them curiously with his head tilted and arms up in the air like, what?
Go on. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Resound would like to mime just a laughing,
And she
big
starts,
hearty laugh from that.
She starts kind of shoving you towards Reyes.
Okay, we'll take a look. Don't worry about it.
Resound will follow after, but he's giving middle fingers to everyone shoving him.
There's only one person doing it.
Well, I guess they're getting double middle fingers then.
I guess so.
Okay.
You start heading to the location the scream came from, and you're finding absolutely nothing. No person, no animal. But go ahead and roll me an either investigation or perception check.
Us or just one of us? Okay.
Oh boy,
Well, whoever wants to look around, I suppose.
It's a
Resound
1 or a
doesn't
2.
even want to be here.
I go for the 2.
That's a 9.
Hold on, let me roll. This is for perception?
Or investigation. Since I feel both apply here.
7 for perception. Resound really doesn't want to be here, apparently.
Have we long rested since previously?
Yes, you have.
Okay, just wanted to make sure
Oh, we have?
did anything.
Yeah, some days have gone by.
I need to update that. Give me a sec.
Alright, sure thing. Okay, well, let me roll for the other 2.
Hey, look. Resound doesn't want to be here anyway. Okay, that's good. I don't know why the people at camp think a prisoner would actually want to be helpful to their captors.
Okay, so you two don't notice crap, frankly. But the other 2 notice that the ground of this area is like completely free of vegetation, fallen leaves, and that sort of thing. And one of them has noticed a sort of path through the trees that's about the same way. It kind of looks like something was dragged through.
I think that we should follow this. See where it goes.
You think?
Well, yes. Is there anything, I mean, other than it seeming like there was a large creature body drag through here, is there anything else that seems unnatural?
Roll me another perception check.
Oh boy. Can't be, well, it could be, but let's hope it's not. Okay, that's a 16 plus 2. That's an 18.
Okay, I'm going to say that that's high enough.
Okay.
You notice this nearby tree. It's still alive, but it's been horribly damaged by a recent lightning strike.
Okay,
I'm sure that helps.
that is really quite good in my mind, just because that's going to help provide more cover to our story that we were brought down in a storm.
Really hooked on this story.
It's got to be airtight.
You technically were.
Resound is completely unbothered by this because, as far as he's concerned, he's already gonna die because he's a prisoner now.
So you don't know what this is, do you, Andrew?
I'm playing my character.
Okay, we'll get to that. So you
I
start going down
Translate
that
to
path.
Andrew knows what this is. Andrew isn't going to do anything because he's playing his character.
And you spot this just shadowy mass that's heading away from you very slowly. Do you wish to get any closer?
I want to look at it through the scope of my rifle.
Okay. Whoops. Smart. You see this vaguely humanoid, massive thing made of vines, plants, tree branches, tree bark, and you're even spotting like a few animal bones sticking out here and there.
Okay.
Make me a nature check.
Sure. I am not very wise to the nature of this region, but I have a 1.
You're... If I ever need you to roll a check on anything that's specifically Ventheim, I would have you make it at disadvantage.
Then
However, this is not specific.
Okay, well, that's an 11 then.
That's just too low.
Yeah.
But so far it hasn't paid you any attention, and it's still moving away.
Okay. Considering that there are animal bones inside of it, I'm not going to engage it immediately. But I will make sure that I kind of point out where the creature is, just in general, to the other members of the party.
Quick question, did they let me bring my barrel on this scouting mission?
Did you
Yes.
refuse to leave if you couldn't take your barrel?
Resound was hugging his barrel for dear life.
Then yes.
Oh, I took my barrel with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then never mind. I will not do anything.
But since you're...
Which barrel was it that we said you had?
Pardon?
Which barrel was it that we said you had?
I don't know. I think it was written down on one of the other ones.
That's a different map. But since Reyes is sharing that with the others, Resound, make me a nature check.
Okay, that is 19.
Perfect. Okay, you're hearing Reyes' description of this creature, and you're recognizing it as a shambling mound.
Okay.
Okay, as Trader Boy is describing this creature, Resound is just going to sit on his barrel and clap happily. And raise his hand.
How loud do you clap?
Probably about as hard as like a kindergartner would when they're clapping and going, "Oh, pick me."
Okay, that would probably be quiet. But keep going.
He's just doing that he's sitting on his barrel, clapping his hands like a kindergartner, raising his hand like, "Oh, pick me," even though he doesn't talk.
I think the halfling wants your attention.
I just kind of nod in your general direction.
Resound will try pointing in the direction of where you pointed out the creature. Point to his head, and then jump, and then just do like a little victory dance.
Okay. Seems
well,
like we're in familiar
helpful at
territory.
all.
Give me a sec.
So, some things you know about shambling mounds. They're found in both regions. They'll consume just about anything that lies in their path, absorbing plant matter to grow its mass and taking it any animal that comes close enough. They're only created when lightning strikes certain places under very specific conditions, and there was that recent storm. You also know that sometimes they're ambush predators.
Hold on, how many creatures can I contact with Psychic Whisper?
There's probably more than one.
You said we long rested, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I have one free Psychic Whisper that I can use at some point. Which, for the up to any number of creature. Okay.
At some point, as in probably
as
not
in
now.
right now. I just need to figure out how long it's gonna last, because that's just a dice roll. Okay, for an hour, I am now psychic. I'm going to psychically whisper to Trader. Shambling mound. After Resound is done doing his little victory dance.
Okay.
I'm going to roll
He refuses
that earlier 11 nature check. You know what a shambling mound is, but you wouldn't recognize one if you saw one.
Fair enough.
Resound refuses to psychic whisper to the rest of his captors.
Do you see any others? I whisper back.
He's gonna shake his head no.
You're just seeing the one.
And then also flip off the other two captors.
Why?
Just because he can. He might not be causing problems, but he's still allowed to be a dick.
Fair enough.
Besides, he didn't have to even notify you guys of what it was. He was being nice. Got a little bit of good karma for helping these people out, and now he's wasting it to flip them off.
The mound is still walking away.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Okay.
Let me just reveal
Is the mound wandering in the kind of same direction as... Oh, no, you said the lightning strike, so... It's just been wandering around, and that's what caused the path. The shambling mound.
Yeah, just it ripping up stuff from the floor as it went along.
Okay, so there was the call from this general direction as well. Is there anything like that's a part of the shambling mound that seems like it was recently alive?
Probably
Or like sticking out?
1 second.
Mount has been named.
Okay.
Problematic.
Roll me another perception check, since this would probably be kind of hard to notice.
Okay.
They're just one of
among
us.
all the other crap that's in it.
13.
Do you want just Andrew to roll for perception?
Yeah,
Okay.
since he's got the scope.
Mm.
There's you just notice brief glints of metal in the moonlight.
Okay. The question is now, I kind of pull everyone back and I'm like, I think whatever called out is inside of there.
You think so?
Yep.
Well, we gotta
I
go
think
get
I
him
see
out.
pieces of armor. I think I do. Could be wrong, but
Well, then we gotta go get them out.
yeah, it could be our runaway.
Runaway's not the right word, but fine.
Resound's just going to dejectedly look down and sort of let his top half ragdoll down sadly because, this means more work. For people who don't even pay him.
Oh no.
Okay.
So, what do you do now?
I would like to kind of creep up and kind of try and hide in that bush there.
Bush where? Oh, there. Okay.
That tree-ish and the foliage. Foliage. That's how you say that word.
Okay, I'm going to say you do so without any trouble.
Okay. Okay, then I'm going to take the gemstone in the stock of my rifle and kind of do the little rotating bit where it will start to faintly glow within the base as I activate the Crimson Rite.
Uh-oh. Go ahead and roll me that attack roll.
But... I'm just turning it on. I'm not firing or anything.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Resound?
So the group has decided basically that the prisoner needs to help fight, right?
Yes.
Resound is just going to sit on his barrel. He does not give a fuck.
Fair enough.
Look, he was told to help scout. He's helped scout. If the scouts want to go start a fight, that's not part of a scout's job. He's fine.
Ah, crap. 1 second, guys.
Sound is like the least helpful prisoner.
Hey, I only take 1 point of damage. Turning that on.
Random question. How much does Resound weigh? Just an approximation.
What is the average weight of a halfling?
I do not know.
But to be fair, this guy rolled kind of well, so I feel like no matter what happens, he's going to be able to pick up you in the barrel and bring you with him.
According to the internet, halflings average around 3 feet tall and weigh about 40 pounds.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you, internet. So was I just shoved into a barrel?
He picked up the barrel with you on it.
will become one with your barrel.
I will gladly climb into the barrel.
Okay, he'll continue holding the barrel while you're in it.
Fine.
But your shambling mound is still walking away.
Okay.
I'm sure he's within range, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like what, 60-foot-ish away from us?
Looks
55.
less than that. Oh no, yes, about 60 feet. And I can shoot at a whole lot.
I can throw my knives is about 60 foot.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't think he has disadvantage at the disadvantage range.
Yeah, no, I don't. So I think I go up to 120 feet.
Yep.
Mine just, I think my blades just stop existing after 60 foot because it says I don't have a long range option.
Okay, so I guess then I am going to just kind of level my shot. And I'm going to roll with sharpshooter to make an attack.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me just make sure I have my math right. Okay, so I'm rolling with a -5 to attack, +10 to damage. So I'm rolling with a +3 to hit.
Sounds right.
And that's a 6 to hit.
You
That's a
miss.
miss.
Hold on,
Yeah.
you said -5 to hit, +10 to damage?
Yeah.
I think those are two separate things.
No.
To hit
It's
and to damage are...
well, yeah. Yeah, they are different things. That's just what sharpshooter does.
Okay.
So,
But I probably wouldn't have hit anyway, even if I had not done sharpshooter.
so your bullet goes right past the shambling mound. And it hears the gunshot and immediately turns around and starts heading back. Heading
Okay.
back your way. Whoops.
Let's
There.
and
Roll initiative.
yeah, I was figuring that was coming up.
This thing, you know?
Oh boy, the first die roll I have of the night, that's not bad.
Yeah, you haven't been doing so good.
This character is not optimized for super high modifiers. So that's a 15 for me.
Good for you, Resound. Then 1 second, guys.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
A somewhat pointless natural 20. It was initiative, but hey.
20s for initiative are the most useless natural 20s.
Okay, initiative starts with the shaman, but they're going to hold their ground. Which makes it Resound's turn. Who is in a barrel.
So the shambling mound is coming towards us now, right?
Yep.
If Resound started to climb a tree, how willing would the others be to let him?
Probably not very, since they know from before you can get around pretty easily into trees and could escape.
Resound is just going to cross his arms and pout in the barrel.
Is that at the end of your turn?
Yeah, pretty much. He's just pouting. Clearly, a very mature gear.
Clearly. Next up is the Xerath, and I also don't think they can really do anything quite yet. Until it gets in range, so Reyes.
Okay, we're gonna pop at it. Take another sharpshooter shot. That's another miss.
What you roll?
7.
Plus.
No, 7.
Okay. Is that all you can do?
Fine. I'm gonna try a thing. Let's see if that'll work. I mean, because I could action surge. I don't really want to right now, though.
That's
But
fair.
that's an action. That's a hit. That's not a thing. That's a bonus action.
Yay.
Oh wait, but that's not gonna help. Yeah, no, that's all. I miss again.
This encounter is going wonderfully.
Look, I'm a fighter. I need to hit things in order to do stuff. I can do some gnarly damage. I just have to hit.
So it's the mound's turn already.
Yep.
The mound has a name.
It's going to move closer, but also that's not the one. That's the one. That's a fail.
Star's going to hop off for a bit to see if they can try resetting their PC.
Okay. That sounds good.
Hmm.
2, Okay, back at the top.
Okay.
The shaman is now going to move in. Have you done that? Yes. That's the one. And I think he'll just try to make a regular attack. Round 1. I should have wrote down the AC of the mound. I think that hits. Yeah, that hits, so damage. And then he attacks again. That's a natural 1. Let's roll that again. That's a 19. So you watch as the shaman successfully hits the mound on the first strike, but the second strike goes in between the vines and such, making up the shambling mound.
Nice.
And his hand stuck inside.
Okay,
because
that's
he rolled a 1.
Be eaten alive, eaten alive.
Resound, your turn.
Quick question. How dry would you say the rest of the forest is around us right now?
Not very at all, since there was that storm.
Yeah. Quick question. What is the Zareth wearing? Just out of curiosity. I just wish to judge their fashion choices, of course.
You wish to judge their... kind of a mix of leather armor and monk robes.
Sound, as a bonus action, like, rip off some of... Or, like, try tugging at some of their robes, asking for them.
No.
Or would that be an action?
That would probably... Depends, what else do you want to do?
I wish to light them on fire with a flint and steel. And wrap them on a stick.
Roll an attack?
Oh.
An attack without any proficiency bonuses.
I was gonna say, I think this has already failed, but what is my strength modifier? Ah! It's a 2 minus 1, so 1. 2 minus 1.
Oh boy, the dice are not with us.
Can't even get the flint and steel to strike.
Damn.
And as a response, the Seraph kind of slaps you across the face. You take no damage, but it stings.
See, this is why we have a mask on.
He still doesn't, but it's now the Seraph's turn, and they're going to... Since you completely failed to light them on fire, they can just move into the fight. And are going to attack. That hits. So they can attack again. That hits again. So
Nice. They're getting something done.
They are.
Pity the rest of us can't.
6 and
Only asked to go on a scouting mission. He didn't ask for this fight.
Reyes, it is now your turn.
Okay. Oh, let's just do a regular shot. I'm not going to jinx it with sharpshooter. Of course, that one would have hit even with. 16 plus 8, 24.
Yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
Oh, thank goodness. 1d10, 1d4. Okay, so that's going to be 14 points of piercing damage, 3 points of fire damage, and then I'm going to bonus action superior technique, which is going to just kind of wallop into that. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. When you hit a creature, okay. So yeah, no, I'm going to spend that, and that's going to deal some extra damage as well. So that is going to add an additional 5 points of piercing damage. And I need the Shambling Mound to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. $14.
That is my DC.
Okay, I wrote this down.
So I believe that would mean it succeeds.
Ties to the attacker.
Okay.
So
it's knocked prone then. So that means next shot has advantage. So I'm going to go ahead and burn my action surge. And I'm going to take a sharpshooter shot at it with advantage now because it's prone.
nice.
Oh no. That's an 8 to hit.
Roll that attack again.
Okay. That's even worse.
Okay, you miss.
Yep. Oh man. I am not rolling well.
It's the mound's turn
Yep.
start. To start, there's some things I need to automatically roll for. That's a fail again.
But since it's prone, attacks against it have advantage.
This wasn't an attack.
Fair. Just for the Zerth and the Shaman. And
Okay.
Resound if you choose.
Distracted by something. What was that?
You have advantage if you choose to attack it.
Oh.
Because the mound's been knocked prone. There. Can it use its action to stand?
I can use half its movement too.
It's gonna use half its movement to stand.
Well, there goes the prone.
And then it's going to make a slam attack, one on each person. That probably doesn't do anything. Oh no, wait, yes it will. So that's going to hit. It's going to hit the Xerath. And that's definitely going to hit the Shaman.
Okay. Are we seeing any more of the armor-like pieces in the Shambling Mound? Is some
Definitely
damage?
at this point.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. Good.
Well,
I'm a
debatable.
zealot. I'm not crazy. There's a difference.
It's now the Shaman's turn. They're doing fine. But they do... They're just gonna do their attack again. 17, they hit for... They hit, they attack again. I don't think that hits. No, it does not. So... Resound, it is your turn. Resound?
Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh god. So, from what I've gleaned, it definitely seems like they're trying to see who the Shambling Mound ate, yeah? This
Yeah.
group?
Yeah.
What would Resound do? I think Resound would probably just make a token effort to help his captor's attack. So he'd probably throw one of his psychic knives at Larry, the Shambling Mound, but he'd definitely be missing on purpose, not even really giving a fuck.
Okay.
I would like to purposely miss my attack as I throw my psychic blade at Larry.
I'm going to say you can purposely miss an attack.
I can purposely miss?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just want it to land like just in front of Larry and then just go, oh darn.
Like when the blade hits the ground, it's just the wah 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 effect.
Yeah. And then just do the same thing with my bonus action to throw the second dagger. And it's just have it land on top of the first dagger even. And then Resound will just very loudly snap his fingers and just pretend to be disappointed in a very over-exaggerated and comedic way.
Okay.
Just, oh darn. I'm sorry, you can't expect a prisoner to actually want to fight to save its captors, can you?
I mean, no.
I'm pretty sure this is, like, horribly ethically wrong.
What, making one of your
Well, that's a
prisoners
natural-
fight for you? Yeah, a little bit.
Well, that's a natural 20.
What's a natural 20?
Zero's attack on the thing, so that's gonna be a pretty big hit. Why is it that the NPCs have done the most damage to this thing?
Because the dice are against us.
The dice are against Andrew, and Resound really does not give a
And
fuck.
it can attack again. That's not going to hit. But still, I've decided to just take the average on the NPCs, and that means it did just a 22 damage. Reyes, it is your turn. Reyes? Andrew? We lost him. I think we really lost him.
Sorry, I had to grab the dogs.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna just do a standard, regular, boring, basic attack. And of course, for the standard one, I roll a 17.
Woo!
I can't roll well for when I want to do the super mega ultra damage, but sure. Okay, so with that, that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage, followed up with 1 point of fire damage. And I'm going to move over. Actually, no, I should probably have to try and stay with Resound just to make sure that they don't run. So I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Will that be all?
Yep.
Okay. It's the
But I hit.
Mound's. It's the Mound's turn, which means gotta roll a save. That's a success for the first time. So they're good. But going to do the 2 slams again. That's definitely going to hit. 15, and for the second attack, that will not hit. It's now the shaman's turn. That hits. And that hits again. Hang on, let me double check something because I... Okay, yes. Okay. You watch as the shaman finishes hacking into the shambling mound and it crumbles into a heap of vegetation and such.
Nice.
And you watch as the warrior crawls out from under it. And they look like they've been pretty heavily constricted, but they're otherwise fine.
Okay.
I'm going to need both of you to immediately roll me nature checks, though.
Ooh, that's... We all know I'm really good at that. Oh, wow. 16.
19 total.
Okay. You both know that shambling mounds have a tendency to play dead if it seems like they're going to lose.
Resound would actually like to properly yeet a psychic knife at this thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me try and... How do I psychic blade things again? Okay. Wait, where did I put my stats? Ooh. Natural 20.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage, and that means roll the dice twice and add.
Okay, I was just about to ask.
bonuses.
I was
Yeah.
just about to ask. Do you have people double the dice or double the whole thing total?
Double
I've
the
had
dice.
some. Okay, because I've had some of my friends do it before, where they just double the whole thing, modifiers included, which I thought was weird, but I said, hey, whatever you want.
Double the dice with the modifiers.
Okay. Let's... Other modifier do I add to this? Give me a sec. That should be an 11 psychic damage, I believe. Yeah, 11 psychic damage.
Alright, just had to double check something.
And then as my bonus action, yeet the other psychic knife.
Roll me an attack.
$15 to hit?
That will... That'll hit, actually.
And then that should be... seven psychic damage.
It looks about the same, but now has 2 psychic daggers sticking out of it. Anything
Resound will
else?
just shrug and go back to leaning against the rim of the barrel. From within the barrel, of course.
I was just about to ask about that.
Standing inside the barrel, leaning against the rim of the barrel.
Rayas, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna take another shot. Let's see how this goes. Do I tempt fate?
Keep shooting Larry.
Do I tempt fate and make it a sharpshooter? What could possibly ever go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
Let's do it then.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing could ever go wrong.
That's a natural 20, finally.
Roll damage!
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, Tanner.
Okay, so that's going to be 16 points of piercing damage. Oh, no, sorry, not 16. 26 points of piercing damage. And then 5 points of fire damage. And I'd usually throw in my d6 here, but, I can't.
It had 12 hit points left.
Well, it's very much taken care of, then.
Yeah, the mound is now actually dead. The others do kind of look back at you confused as to why you're still attacking it, but they're not gonna judge any.
They come
Further?
back.
Oh. And the warriors just kind of like come towards you and
Give the warrior that approaches middle fingers.
he's going to flip you off right back.
Good.
Let's go back to camp.
That sounds like a good idea. What should we do about this one? Gesturing to the warrior.
That was him talking.
Oh. You're one of us, then.
Yeah, he was with you the entire time. He was the one that went out to patrol.
Oh. I misread who it was. My mistake. That makes a lot more sense.
Yes, I went out to patrol the area and stepped somewhere I shouldn't have.
Reyes would have remembered that. Andrew's just an idiot.
Fair enough. But anyways, you managed to get back to camp completely unharassed. The knight's still there, body's still there, camp is perfectly fine.
Tremendous.
And the rest of the night goes by uneventfully.
And so that's okay, cool.
That was night 2. Day 2 also goes by uneventfully. I'm sorry, day 3 goes by uneventfully. And in the late afternoon, the 2 inform you that you're starting to get close to the main camp. And you start to notice the trees getting much denser at this point. But
yeah.
the 2 seem to know the way through. And all of you follow them through. And eventually you exit the wall of trees and find yourself in a clearing with several tents. I'm just going to show you the map real fast.
Ooh, boy.
but we're probably
Nice.
going to be switching over pretty soon. I didn't make this, I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
Oh no, Sarah, this
But-
is clearly your work and it's very beautiful. I congratulate. I applaud you.
But
even.
it is a wonderful map. And
Okay.
when you come in, there's like this ballista that a guy's cleaning, and he looks up, startled, because he wasn't expecting people to be coming in, but he recognizes who you're with. So he just goes right back to the ballista.
Okay.
Resound is still in his barrel, right?
Are you still being carried in the barrel?
I'd like to think so. Unless they made me get out of the barrel to walk as a prisoner, but otherwise I'm just a prisoner in a barrel.
Package deal.
Let's go with that. You're in the barrel. We've got one person carrying Resound in the barrel and another person carrying a very dead body.
Beautiful. I mean,
Anything you guys like to do before I switch over to the other side of this campaign?
Nope. I'm happy in my barrel.
Yeah, no, I take a deep breath, seeing greater civilization here. Ready to get this all put behind us.
Lovely. And so, with that, we switch over to Asteria at her town.
hello.
I did make this one.
Okay, I'm just quickly opening up Asteria's thingy and stuff. Oh boy,
Alright.
I was on the floor. It was a mess earlier.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad that it seems to have gotten sorted out.
Yeah.
I honestly can't stand OneDrive. I don't like its layout. I don't think it's user-friendly at all.
Yes, it's so annoying. I don't like that it syncs up my laptop and my PC. I wanted them to be separate things, but then they started syncing up, and it was just like, what are you doing?
But I'll wait for you to get Asteria's character sheet up real fast before going into my full narration.
You could start it. I'm just writing
Oh,
some stuff on it.
Okay, Asteria. There's a sign towards where you come in that denotes this as the town of Harvesthold. Directly to your left is a rather expansive farm with multiple fields. In front of you is a marketplace with a clock tower, which looks like it's starting to close up, but is not fully closed.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a church, which,
Okay.
if you remember from last
Last
session,
week,
is
yeah.
where where the guy you encountered is headed
Yeah.
towards.
Avoiding that at all costs.
Understandable, not gonna lie. And then there's like a residential and business district of sorts.
I think I'm gonna.
World's your
I would-
oyster.
How much money do I? I don't even know how money in this world works. I have like 14. Is that even amount for anything?
That
seems like
definitely would.
Really? Okay. I guess I
Like,
am.
stuff
Kinda...
usually doesn't cost gold, specifically. It costs cheaper than gold.
Oh, so there's like gold is like the big dollars, and then
Yeah.
the other stuff are like cents. Okay, I see. Then I want to get information, so I want to go to the. Can I? I think I can find information in the marketplace with the clock tower and stuff. Maybe talk to some people and look for books. I will do anything to look for books, specifically about.
Yeah.
But yes, go to the marketplace.
Not that kind of market, it's food.
Food. I don't think I need food. Let me check.
I'm
Oh,
not keeping track of that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I have like a couple of what they're called, like the little
Rations.
yes rations. So actually, is there anyone that looks when I look around the marketplace? Can I roll and see like like if I see or notice anyone that's like standing out a bit? Maybe someone with like some scarf. You know what I mean?
1 second. Okay, perfect. This works out so well.
Okay, I'm nervous and interested.
Okay. You spot, frankly, a rather weird looking individual, but they do have the scarf. And Tanner, introduce us to your character.
Cool. We have to go.
Surprise!
Surprise!
You see, this is in the marketplace, so you would see this character sort of haggling back and forth with I guess an herbalist over assorted doodads and bobbits, natural ingredients and such.
Ooh,
Like the
your character looks
the
really cool. I love the blue or green.
It's like a teal.
like a
Yes,
mix.
it's
Uh,
very cool.
That is a nice color, though.
Also kind of spooky.
the merchant's like presenting very clear arguments of like, well, no, I can't lower the cost, blah blah blah, and then my character goes, bok, 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 bok.
Oh, interesting.
What the hell?
I wonder if the character can't talk or something.
He's speaking druidic.
Oh, okay.
And eventually just kind of
What language was that?
druidic.
I don't know that language. I picked random languages for some reason.
He eventually waves his hand and turns and walks away and just starts meandering about.
I'm definitely gonna approach this random person, even though Asteria is like,
Do I want to?
what is
After
with
the
Asteria
first
and
weirdo you
meeting?
encountered.
What is with Asteria and meeting just random interesting people? Well, she's gonna not say hi, but I'm just gonna stand and watch a little bit, but a little bit closer, so I can get a feeling.
Go ahead and describe Asteria too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Asteria is a short. Wait, I need to look at the character sheet because I just barely remember
I
anything.
think you are kind of on the short side.
Yes. Wait, did I even? I remember being short. Anyways, Asteria is an Eldrin, which is
Eladrin.
like Eladrin. I don't know why I always say that word wrong.
It's fine.
Who is like the
Weird fantasy
bookiest
word.
nerd ever, and doesn't like people. She has OCD. She's from Gears of Ventheim, and she's like a little apprentice to one of the head engineers there. Her family is like, well, actually, you don't know her family yet, probably, but she wears like kind of purpley. She has long black hair. I changed her hair color, and her eyes are like kind of mechanical and purple.
Okay.
And she wears skirts and very cute. Yes, and a hairpin.
Personal information and physical. Okay.
I do not know how to describe stuff.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
After a moment of looking around, it sees you.
Oh god.
It? Their pronouns are it? Okay, I just will.
Well, it being the mask, you can't see the face.
Oh.
And the person walks over to you and looks first at the scarf, then at you.
I
And
will
then, like-
also add that Asteria looks kind of rough since she's been in the woods for like
Asteria needs a
days.
shower. She needs a shower.
there was no shower on the airship, so frankly you're all kind of hot messes at this point, but probably Asteria particularly so.
I look awful now that I think of it. Probably look so weird compared to all these people that are looking at me. I have like harpy poo on me and stuff. Probably, God.
Nah, you're good on that front.
Sort of.
You're getting some glances, but because people are like, "Oh hey, gear."
The head sort of tilts a bit, and he looks at you and he's like, "Bok, bok, bok, bok."
Okay, let me. Could I? Wait. Mm,
He leans in a bit.
can I use comprehend languages on this bak bak baki?
I'm going to say yes, actually.
Yes. Okay. I want to know what this bak bak baki is.
So, it sounds like a man's voice. He has asked you if you're of the Druids.
Druids.
Definitely not.
No, I'm like, what? Asteria shakes her head. She's kind of sus and doesn't want to trust anyone right now, and it's a crowded place, so she just shakes her head.
But you understood me.
Is there any like when someone's using comprehend languages? Would there
I'm
be any
speaking
like
common
visual?
now.
Oh, you're speaking common, man. Okay.
Yeah. If I was speaking Druid, I'd still be saying Bok. I could have sworn you were a Druid like me, what with your rough exterior. No offense.
It does have comprehend languages would have had movement involved to it.
Okay. Asteria, there's nothing to like show that someone's a wizard.
Show the spell book.
Oh, just the spell book?
Yeah.
That must be huge. How is Asteria carrying that? Well, she carries any book. She will show she will pull out like slightly peek out of the spell book, but like still like kind of like holding onto it and making sure no one else like sees it, you know?
Oh, I see. Sorry, I was just going off the robes and the dirt.
Wow.
It's usually a telltale. Though, I have noticed you are a gear. What brings you to this town?
Asteria, she then asks in a slightly whispered voice, "Are you also a gear?"
You
Just
both
bitch.
recognize each other's scarves.
I know, but like, I just saw someone betray us, and they were also
fair,
a gear.
Rayos did, and yeah.
I tug on the scarf made of solid metal.
Solid.
I said metallic tones, not made of metal.
That would be interesting, though. Imagine like killing people with a scarf, and there'd be like a racer, like
weigh like 50 pounds.
There are some metals that
heavy.
are pretty malleable, though.
I thought that was odd. Okay.
But
I tug on this scarf that looks of metal, but it's not.
Asteria also shows off her scarf, but is still suspicious because of what happens with Rayos, but of course the other doesn't know. Asteria then asks, "Are there any other gears here?"
Yes, I know this information clearly. Yes, there's a few. Although, none of them really stand out quite as much as you do.
This is offensive. Asteria is getting frustrated and mad and annoyed because she's an apprentice.
What did I
She's like
say?
the smallest position. Yet she's standing out because she's been like in the wild and in the woods sobbing for days. Okay, I see how it is. Anyways, Asteria then asks, "Could you take me to them if they have like a little location they meet at?"
Yeah, I think I remember where they are. Sure.
Okay, then I shall follow you.
Okay, I will go to wherever that is then. Oh, duh, I remember now. Right, they should be. I believe I saw one at a tavern, so we'll have to go there.
Frick, I need a tap. Wait, no, I don't need a. Does it have an inn near it as well? I need an inn. I need to clean up.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
It
coming
should be
along.
in the same building.
Okay, I come along. But I'm gonna stand behind. I'm just that far away because still feels fine.
I get
Like,
it.
it just like
Okay.
To the tavern?
To the tavern.
To the
To
tavern.
the
Oh Lord.
tavern. Because Asteria probably needs a drink. If she even does.
I don't see her as the type to drink. It makes her knowledge not good enough, and they are all about the knowledge.
That's fair. So you head in. Okay, actually, hang on. You head over to the inn. There's a sign outside of an oak tree with, like, this pretty large hollow going through it. And there's, like, this billboard outside. And I will need you both to make me perception checks.
Wait, I'm pretty good at that. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
go.
think that's wisdom based, so intelligence based.
I need to. It's math. Math. I think that's 17. 17. Yes, 17.
Okay, great.
I rolled a 13.
What's your addition?
What I add to perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
What?
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
Okay.
You have a.
How do you have a plus 10?
I have expertise in perception because I look at the stars all day.
Oh, okay. Okay, in that case, I'm going to make this roll kind of collective. Some things you notice include an advertisement for the Witchlight Carnival, but the timeline for it has passed.
Oh,
But
people
you
always
also
think they're
notice a
posting.
smaller, more rough, yet more ornate looking advertisement for a completely different carnival, which is set to come near this town in about a month's time. And you also see a wanted poster for a green dragonborn.
Wanted poster for a green dragonborn? Who's that? Wait, I don't remember that. Who's a green dragon?
You don't recognize them. It's no one you've met.
This world is so harsh to green things.
Okay,
But it gives you a brief description.
I can kind of tell what's going on in this town.
Where they're last spotted in.
As a green thing, I object to that.
Could I possibly, take the poster? I'm just gonna steal already.
Sure, I don't think anyone would pay that much attention.
I'm taking it! Taking the wanted poster so I can remember the face. Should I put it in my inventory?
Yeah, definitely.
Wanted poster. Dragon. Okay. Put it in my equip.
And that's about all you notice from that bulletin board.
Okay.
And you head inside head inside
Whoa.
the inn.
There's a map. Whoa! Where am I?
Top left corner.
Goodness, food. Actual good cooked food.
This is a nice map.
Yeah.
I didn't make it, but I personalized it.
You even managed to draw the food. That's impressive.
Where are you guys going?
I guess as we go in, I'll point to Eris and
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
There's
Asteria.
the freak out. Yay!
It took me a second because like this character looks familiar. I'm like, I had to look back. I'm like, yes. Asteria runs over, running so fast.
I'm
It's
going to say, like, you started looking for an empty, clean table. Eris, like, turned around. You made eye contact.
Crazy,
and
man.
then you just started running, apparently.
Yes. And I just hug Eris the first thing I do.
Oh, never mind. You don't run. Oh,
Mine.
do you like do the, oh my god, I'm freaking out run, I suppose?
Yes. I'm freaking out, and I am also... Asteria is also, like, just so relieved.
Oh.
Finally a familiar trusting face.
She's quite confused. Because she wasn't expecting to see you, but of course she is going to hug you back.
I think I'm gonna start crying, actually. Asteria, a little sobbing and sad, is like, why did you take me on this mission? You don't even know what happened. What's his face is gone. What's his name? Erebus is gone. He's gone. I saw him. It was bald in front of my face. Oh.
I'm sorry, I just kind of chuckling over what's his name since nobody's been able to remember that guy's name.
I remembered it in a couple seconds. I needed like 30 seconds to remember the name.
What happened?
I can't even start to explain. Why are you here?
I flew Soluvis out to the Fleetweaver Woods so he could do some divining, and we're on break. Why are you here?
Wait, you're with this person? You're with this person?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I've come to report back, and I found a person.
A person. Okay.
Well, very, very nicely done.
I'm thankful to Soluvis now. I'm very happy to meet Soluvis now. Before I was just like, stranger danger, but now I'm like, I kind of like bow my head a little. I'm like, thank you for leading me here.
I just feel great.
Soluvis, just like a little.
Is just happy to be here.
The skull face does like a little smile, maybe.
Well, you see the top teeth? That's what they're doing.
Aww.
But, like, we're supposed to be back in Ventheim in about 3 days from now. What happened? You look so rough.
Spy. We were attacked by a spy in the middle of our group. And what's the name of the other country? Oh my god.
Tevngard?
Why can't I remember?
You're fine, it's been a hot minute.
Tevngard, they attacked us, like a group of a large group of them. They attacked us. They took us. We crashed down. Everything is gone. The harpies. I don't even know where they went. Half of the group died, and one person was captured. The other person was a spy. Erebus, our leader, is gone, and I'm so tired. I don't want to go to the woods ever again because it's scary and there's bears. There's running people in trees that I just wanted to look at, but attacked me. I
This
can't
is
do this.
great.
Tevngard, Tevngard. God, I will kill all of Tevngard. I'm just mad now.
I think the wizard is not okay.
Asteria,
Which
that was
is
great. that was wonderfully done.
Hey traitor, how do you feel if there's been a declaration of war against your people?
It's an unideal situation.
Let's be honest, it's going to happen anyway.
yes, Asteria.
But
Like Eris, you need to tell the others. They have our people. They killed our people. They're within us as spies. We're not safe. We need to learn the others. The gears were
definitely,
raped
we need to
within.
get you back as soon as possible so you can tell everyone as much as you can. She visibly looks like she's still trying to process everything since it all went by
Sobbing.
kind of quickly.
What else can she do?
But but we'll start heading back to the city right now, and I'll arrange a meeting, and the information you need to share will be shared. But there's just some that all went by so quickly. There's some things I want to get straight real fast, and I'm sorry.
I will explain everything to you, Eris. I'm so sorry. I'm just so confused. Please don't leave me again. Please don't take me on a mission alone with people.
I'm
And
so
I
sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen.
broke her.
I broke. But come on, you can explain it to us on a flight.
Is Soluvis coming?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait. And she pays for whatever she bought.
Asterius is like sobbing in the food, and probably the bartender was so confused.
The
Get moved.
bartender, who, by the way, was a tabaxi. Not that important of a detail, but just so you get an idea, I suppose. Yeah, they're looking
What?
awfully confused and concerned, and they're like getting a drink ready for you because you did seem visibly upset, but now they just have a drink.
I just hope the bartender takes it while we go out. It's like, oh god, what is going on? Did I just hear declaration of war?
You know what? Yeah, that happens.
I would love to draw that.
And you all head back out to the town, and let me drop her token in.
I'm going to try to make small talk with Soluvis as well. So I'm going to ask Soluvis, what is your what do you specialize in the gears? Who's your mentor?
Oh, well, my thing is astronomy. I study the stars, and so I actually just got back from divining the future from a local crash site.
Wow, that is a lot to get.
okay, I trust you. Here. And I kind of hold
Oh
out my
boy,
staff.
here we go.
No. I hold out my staff a bit, and you see the way the sun hits the orb on top of it, it starts to glow, and you see shining points on the surface of the rock, and it actually begins to look like a few constellations you've seen.
Or read
Asteria's,
about, rather.
yeah, Asteria's family are like star nerds as well, so she kind of knows the stuff.
This is a enchanted shard of a meteorite, and I can see the stars through it.
That is really cool. Where did you even find that?
Oh, a ways away.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, so that's what I do. What is your specialty?
Well, I just kind of like to read books, and yeah, that's really only it. I know magic, but I my
I mean,
mentor Eris says I'm really bad at socializing with people, so I just want to read.
I
I mean,
think you're
that's not
doing
bad.
just fine right now.
Because I'm two of those things, and I don't like to read. So
Wait,
I
Asteria takes that personally. Wait a minute. You don't
what?
like to read?
The books, they crumble and are heavy.
You read the stars.
Yeah, stars aren't. Oh wait, no, you got me there. I'll have to ponder that.
Don't you read art? Don't you read stars? Reading happens every day when someone analyzes a subject.
I guess it's words.
Ah, I find words very interesting. I like reading to gain the knowledge. My, I, I really knowledge is important to me, but I want to gain it all. I want to know all the knowledge in the world. Kind of drifts off, kind of creepy-ish.
Soluvis started to stare at a squirrel that ran by.
He what?
He started to stare at a squirrel that ran by as you were telling him about the importance of knowledge.
Oh, so he didn't pay any attention to that, did he?
Syria also like looks at him and his de-stuff self, and she then looks over to the squirrel and is like, "Oh my goodness, this person is like puppy, puppy,
I know, right?
puppy." I think she's gonna start calling him puppy now, in her mind, of course.
Hey, I know the wildlife is fascinating, but there's kind of some pressing matters at hand.
We must go.
Oh,
Ba, 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 ba.
it's just
And she, while you had that small talk before he stopped to stare at a squirrel, she starts leading you to this field that you do kind of walk by a graveyard, I will say.
Oh god,
Which probably isn't fun for Asteria, all things considered.
I love the graves, the death.
But she leads you to this small airship.
Airship.
Yeah, one of the one to two people ones, so it's going to be a bit of a squeeze.
Yay! She's gonna love that.
Or at least you're going to interpret it as a bit of a squeeze. But to describe it so that other people know what we're looking at, it's essentially a fishing boat, but with like cloth bat wings towards the side to help with steering and maintaining afloat. And there are vents on the other side that allow steam to be released under pressure so that the thing actually hovers. But what's unusual about this one is there seems to be like a gun mounted to the front.
Classic Eris. Just experimenting stuff in danger. Asteria probably doesn't want to ride with Eris, like pyromantic, and she was just in a crash. perfect combination.
She gets in and starts up the machine.
Asteria's like, this is safe, right, Eris? I swear, if this blows up
Oh,
again, I'm going to
of
freak
course,
out.
the only thing I made was the gun.
Yes, and how does the gun fire, if I may ask? Somewhere.
Um, well, let me look at her character sheet. Oh boy, that text is tiny. Um, well, it's a magic gun. And I can, like, magically make it do things. Would you like a demonstration?
No.
No.
Okay. And she, like, puts the gun in. The gun was already in the, like, deactivated position. But she, like, makes sure it's off. And she, like, reaches out a hand to help you guys get in.
I take her in and I get in. And I take a seat. I tug my little skirt underneath me.
Soluvis, do you get in or do you do the other thing?
What was the other thing? Oh. Yeah, I get in.
Okay. Okay, you both start. The airship takes off and you both start heading towards Ventheim. It's going to take some time for you to get there. In that time, would Asteria like to try to give Eris a more coherent breakdown of what happened?
Yes, I will explain from the very beginning, the people who were there, their descriptions, and all I remember from them. I explained Resound's odd behavior with barrels,
That sounds
and
like Resound.
the thunderstorm we went through that kind of blew up the ship for no quote unquote no reason. And then the forest travel, the people that died in the crash,
There
the
was only one death in the crash.
well, yeah, well, oh yeah, because the other person went to the witch
Witchlight
festival.
Carnival. Yeah.
Yes, the witch festival. And I explained the day everything unbundled was when these a group of people that were kind of like uh from Tevngard and Resound kind of like not Reyes took off his scarf and was like acting strange and then started shooting all of them
Reyes.
and shot them all to death, and she was also almost gonna die, and then she only survived by blinking, and Resound was taken in a barrel to capture but still has the barrel, so I think they are mentally sound.
Reyes?
Yes, the oh god, what does Reyes is? What is Reyes?
Reyes is a Gith.
A Gith?
Yeah, Gith.
Giph. The Gith.
I don't know which exact one, but
Reyes is a Gith. He had a gun and was really good at the gun,
no,
and he also
I know who Reyes is.
the harpies. They're also gone. They totally. I think they survived, but possibly not.
DM to player here. Finnegan and Erebus let the harpies go when things started going south. They are
Yes,
fine.
they're fine, but like in the wild and could be hunted to death. But they were like 3. And yeah, but Rayos betrayed us and killed Erebus. It tried to
Erebus
kill
is
all of us.
dead?
Yes, Erebus is dead. Very dead. He kept getting alive and dead and like trying to resuscitate him and give him potions, but he took all of mine, but then he died. And then Resound stole his shirt or something. Stole some stuff from him. I don't know why. But then she was stolen. Kidnapped. So that made no sense.
Just gonna throw this out there right now. Resound did not take Rios. No.
But they did take some stuff from the pocket, right? Did they?
I took their money
And rope, but not
and rope.
but not his clothes.
I only took his
still
money
stole
and his
stuff.
rope.
Still
But
stole
that
stuff from a
doesn't
dead
really
body.
matter. It doesn't really matter who stole. But Eris hears this, and she just sits down and looks very distraught.
Yeah.
In Resound's defense, that was compensation for wasting some potions on the dead man.
I wasted so many!
So many potions. And Eris is just visibly very upset, but she isn't saying anything.
Yeah. Asteria also was probably like just. Oh wait, didn't Asteria take the little thingy? She took this little orb, right? Because she thought it was shiny. Was it someone else?
You took Tevngard currency. I believe you took 10.
I don't remember how many, but I'm going to give it to Eris.
Oh, this is nice.
Do you know what it is? It seemed important to the people.
It's their money.
Their money's this shiny? I'm jealous.
They're opals.
They are very pretty. But this is proof that they were definitely Tevngard people. And the moment Rhea saw people, his allies, he betrayed us and teamed up with them. They were like two really strong ones, like a paladin and a berserker, and then one was like a monk or a shaman. The other was a wizard, I believe. I don't remember it correctly though.
That's probably close enough considering how much time has gone by and the fact Asteria was in a moment of panic at the time.
I mean, literally, they died. So confused.
And to think this all came about from just a simple wildlife conservation effort. And now it's going to be what sparks the war.
Eris, I believe this is war. They attacked us. They infiltrated us. We're not safe anymore.
Yes.
We need to fight. We need to get them out of here.
Yes, and that's exactly what we're going to do once we tell the others.
Just please let me be a part of it.
Of course.
I need to get them. I need to see the blood of Rhea. Same way he saw my blood dying on the floor.
Okay, take it easy there.
And we'll never forget his face. Or any of them. I need to get Resound. The barrel! The barrels! They were all named! The harpies, they were beautiful as well. Eris, when we get home, I would like every book possible about Tevngard.
We can do that. Definitely. But there's going to be a lot of people who have a lot of questions. A lot of social interaction. I'll warn you about that.
Doesn't matter as long as I can get my revenge. Is this feeling I feel revenge, Eris?
Yeah,
Vengeance?
yeah,
This
I'd say so.
this emotion, this anger, I've never felt it before. Why? I'm just starting to feel like we were friends. We were trusting each other. We were laughing and taking care of the harpies. Is this what teamwork is? Is this what friendship is? Just ultimately leads to betrayal,
No, that's
anger.
what it's supposed to be is what you were experiencing before. And that's what I wanted you to get out of this mission.
But I saw multiple bodies
No,
die.
you weren't. That was not supposed to happen. What I wanted was for both for you to get experience and to get to know other people better.
Sorry, Eris, but I don't feel like I want to get to know anyone better again.
I
I
understand.
can't trust anyone. No one is to be trusted. They're they're all in my way. I just wanted knowledge. I just wanted to know more, and I need to know more so I can get this feeling that's out of me. Oh god, this role playing is really getting to me. Guys, we just yeah, you guys broke her. Oh my god, breaking me too.
You're doing awesome. This is awesome.
This is awesome.
You're doing great.
You really want to kill people now? My goodness, why did you guys put her down and kill her? That's not what you were supposed to do. She was at like 1 HP. How dare you? My
He
baby.
was just playing to the character.
I had to use my
How?
inspiration die. I did not wanted to use that. This is because you guys led me to using my inspiration die. I wanted that forever.
So, Soluvis, you're listening and seeing all of this.
I dare not say a word for fear of disrupting the train of thought or directing it towards me.
Oh,
I'm half processing what I'm hearing and half trying to catch up to what's been going on.
you do not want to be in the bloodlust of Asteria right now.
No, I do not.
I
Though I am intrigued, and I wish to see more.
suppose all I can say is I hope you reconsider that worldview, but there's nothing I can do to change that now, especially after the horrible things that have happened.
I'm just going to stay
I'm
silent.
sorry
Also,
that they
there's a
have.
huge owl. The hoot. Do you guys see the hoot?
Is there another one? Oh god.
Yeah, there's a big one like eating us. We're like in their throat.
My god.
Oh
I'm
my
going to kill the
god.
hoot next. The hoot, you are my next enemy.
Well, you don't see that
I
because
know.
that's not there.
It's
But
it's
Eris
it is
does like pull you into a hug and rest your head on her shoulder so you can have a good cry.
Aw, it's serious. At first, she's gonna just be silent, but some tears start falling out. Wah. I can't roleplay anymore.
I kind of feel like that's a good note to end this on. A depressing note, but a good one.
Okay, what am I fighting? God, what? I don't think I'd be roleplaying this.
You did spectacular.
Yes, 10 out of 10.
Just gonna be like some.
Give yourself an inspiration die.
My inspiration die. Maybe one. It is one again. I see it.
I'm going to try to award those out more.
They're amazing. They're beautiful. They're like little die. I don't know what they look like, but I love them already.
It can look like however you want it to look like, I'll say. But yeah. That was something.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Things happened.
People were met.
She's just mad because she wanted to learn about friendship, because learning about friendship is like knowledge too. It is a knowledge that one must gain, but then you guys just ruined it. Instead, she learned about the anger. Grr.
Instead, she learned about betrayal and death.
Yay!
None of that was Resound's fault, though.
Yes, she wants to save Resound. I'm going to
And
get that barrel
theft.
back.
Look, there was theft, but that's just sort of a rogues thing, really. There was a bit of theft, but also that was for the amount of potions Resound wasted on trying to keep that man alive, as
There
he
was only
continually
one.
got shot.
You only used one potion.
I know.
I used like 2 or something.
Someone else used a different potion. I think that was you.
Every time he just started dying, it was like, just drink it.
Kept shoving potions down his throat. Man would not stay alive. You gotta take
Oh
some
wait, you didn't just shove the potion down his throat. You shoved the whole thing, the cap and
You
everything.
dropped the cap in too.
Said we were trained properly to help people with potions. Look, the
Must
point is,
find when I get
I
back. I
wasted a
must
potion
find.
on him. Man couldn't even stay alive. I deserve some compensation for that.
You did what to a man who couldn't even stay alive?
Answer the question.
Answer the
What?
question. Because I legitimately did not hear you.
Oh, I was just saying. I poured a potion down. I gave the potion to Captain. Captain couldn't even stay alive. I deserve some compensation for wasting a potion on someone who couldn't even stay alive.
Just anger that someone not live.
Bastard didn't live and made me waste my resources. I deserve compensation.
Just gonna throw this out there, and I think I discussed this a bit with Tanner and Andrea last night. You guys just prolonged Erebus' suffering.
Oh
Trying
god,
to keep him
he
alive.
did.
I mean, we did do that, but we were trying to keep him alive.
His
I get
legs were
that.
like chopped off and all, and he was just bleeding there. He's
Look,
like, please
we
let
kept
me
trying.
die,
We kept trying to keep him
probably.
alive. It's not our fault the enemy kept targeting him every time.
Yeah, every time we gave him a potion, I know he's just like, click, click. It's like a little, I don't know, a music video that goes
Which
like, click,
brings
click.
up a question. Did you even mean to kill him? Andrew?
The goal was incapacitate, but death is a very incapacitated state.
I mean, they are trying to revive him.
In what I think is probably one of the most messed up ways possible, but I love it so much for doing it.
It's exactly how Rayos would think, yeah. He is not a good person.
I don't think
Everybody's
any of us.
alignment.
I don't think any of us are all that great of people.
Asteria is trying.
Asteria is like the one decent person we have amongst our ranks.
She just cares about knowledge, and you guys ruined her path.
We made the books explode.
Dare you?
I'd like to point out I haven't done jack shit.
What's
Resound gave up
everybody's
his freedom
alignment?
for chaotic neutral.
That makes sense.
I love it. It's just so
Resound does what he wants. He's chaotic neutral.
very chaotic neutral.
And
I'm true
everyone
neutral.
else?
Oh, I didn't write one.
I love that. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm loyal to
also
my homeland.
neutral. Lawful neutral to the other country.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, you can have 2 alignments, like one for Tevngard and one for Ventheim.
And then I think Asteria is like lawful good or something. True neutral, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have
yeah,
it as
she's probably gonna break and start leaning one way or the other, and what's Soluvis in terms of alignment?
Good question.
Just for fun.
Neutral something,
Let me
I think.
double check.
I don't think I actually put that part in.
I don't think that's in either.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. You're probably gonna have like about a week or so to think through more about that character.
I'll take an
Yeah.
alignment. I'll take an alignment test now and figure out what it is.
That'd be cool.
I'm hoping for evil, but we'll see.
Evil. I mean, he can see the future, so I feel like that can like change stuff. Because I have like an OC that sees the future, and he's just like this very true neutral, but like takes evil routes kind of person.
Yeah, that guy. And I know that guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's
I have a
not a
character
good
who's like
person.
that. His name's Vecna.
Oh God.
Vecna is one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Vecna and Ezahar were like the most agreeable people.
Because they made sense. They weren't
But-
good people, but they made sense. Well, to the other players, they weren't good.
Nobody in that party was good.
I don't
That's
think
not
anyone
true.
in our party right now is all that good, except for maybe Asteria, but that can be
Well-
fixed very easily.
Erebus was kind of good. We were at a point in his arc where he was perfectly fine.
Note the was.
Oh, right. Yeah, note the was.
Again, though, we now only have Asteria as the only decent person in our party, and again, that can be fixed very, very easily.
I'm referring to him in past tense for 2 reasons at this point.
Well, one, he's dead, but he's also probably going to be pissed when he gets woken up.
Then we kill him and bring him back again.
But some things that I will throw out there. Eris did know Reyes. I decided that because they're both technology oriented and probably would have been in the same place a lot of the time working on their weapons.
Gotcha, yeah, that makes sense.
How well they knew each other, I'll probably leave up to you. Of course, she had no idea you were a spy.
Yeah. No one knew I was a spy.
Yeah, no one
Except
knew
for
you were a
Tevngard.
spy.
Except for Tevngard.
But, like, I'm going to leave how much of a friendship you had with her up to you.
Gotcha. Well, to be fair, the other spies within Ventheim probably also could figure out that I was a spy. Because there's a
more.
good number. There's a lot.
I wouldn't say a lot.
Shh. It can be a lot. It could be a lot. There's an enemy around every corner.
To Asteria at this point.
She's just, oh my goodness.
She's so broken.
We're getting to the point where the Eris is a traitor arc is, possible.
No.
Sure.
I would
No.
literally break apart. Just go absolutely crazy.
Join us on the dark side, Tanner.
What is this?
Join us. We're part of the, the rightful kingdom.
Neither one of you are good or evil in terms of the kingdom.
Yeah, there's
You
no
both
rightful
have
one.
your flaws.
All you have to do is blow up another airship.
If you do the one we're on right now,
I am chaotic neutral.
Asteria will literally break your neck.
I'm looking
It's-
forward to this fight. Because it's
Oh,
probably
I
gonna
just-
happen.
I need to draw Dark Asteria at some point, but so many art projects.
Oh yeah,
I
same.
I
School.
submitted my alignment test and the Webster Wi-Fi crashed. Didn't want me to find out,
Oh boy.
but I got it. Chaotic neutral.
That's a very chaotic neutral thing to have happen.
They're trying to
But,
censor me, man.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Asteria is off with her mentor and a new friend
Quote
to go
unquote.
tell the higher ups what happened. Meanwhile, Reyes is probably about to have Erebus reincarnated and then go home.
How many of the higher ups of Ventheim have been replaced with Tevngard spies?
And Resound is just chilling inside a barrel.
Resound is a prisoner of war. He's taking what he can get in terms of comfort.
You willingly went into the barrel, so you can't complain.
He can't. This is the best he can do in terms of comfort.
But okay, let's end it off with looking at Andrew's dogs.
Puppies? Puppies?
The one who's at the bottom of the screen, that's Sully. Above him is Jack. Gabby's still in the other room.
Dog is looking at camera.
And is judging what has happened.
One dreams of violence, the other simply judges.
They were just sleeping here, listening to the whole thing.
That's nice. But anyway, I think that we're gonna call it there. When we start up, we're probably going to start up with Reyes and Resound again, since there's been developments over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some developments on the other side. We're going to war!
Uh-huh.
War is a long process. It takes a lot to get a declaration of war. We should get away with it. It'll be fine.
We shall see.
We can certainly try.
That is true.
We can certainly try.